Hello and welcome to English Tips with Eddie. All you ever wanted to know about learning English and more. Today, 10 most common mistakes in English. Over the years, I've heard a few of my students make some typical mistakes in English. Today, I'd like to discuss 10 most common ones. These can be related to the direct translation from the mother tongues, the original languages we speak, or simply errors that have never been corrected. There's another explanation. Maybe the people don't even know they're making them and, as a result, sound wrong. Let's look at some of them. Prepositions. To go by, to go in, to go out of, to go with. A car, taxi. Well, we go by car or taxi. We get in or out of a car or taxi, or we go in or out of a car or taxi. We can only go with a toy car in our pocket. To go by, to go on, to go off with a bus, train, plane, bike, scooter, motorbike, helicopter, ship, ferry, etc. Well, we go by bus, by train, by plane, by bike, by scooter, etc. We get on and off, or go on or off a bus, or train, a plane, a bike, a scooter, etc. We can only go with a toy bus or plane, etc. in our pocket. Vocabulary: false friends. He's very sympathetic. Everyone likes him. In English, sympathetic isn't used like kind. It describes someone who feels our pain, shows or expresses their sympathy towards us. Empathetic is very similar. It describes someone who can put themselves in our position to understand how we are feeling. In many languages, actually is used in the context of time. In English, however, it's what we often call a false friend. It's only used in the meaning of in fact or really. A common mistake? Actually, I'm studying in London. The person's meaning now. Did you visit the tower when you went to London last year? No, I didn't. Actually, it was too expensive for me. The person's meaning in fact. If we need to use an adverb to express the present situation, we prefer currently, now, at present, at the present moment. For example, currently, or now, or at present, or at the present moment, I'm studying in London. A story or history? Story, history. Please notice the difference. I've seen that confusion many times. A story is an account of imaginary or real people and events told for entertainment. An anecdote, a chronicle, a tale. Let me tell you a story, we say. It's a long story. Where do I begin? History is all past events connected with a particular person or thing, the study of past events in human affairs. For example, the Middle Ages were a dark period in European history. The history of the internet began in grammar. A common mistake: I live here since 2 years. I hear it a lot, sadly. If you live here now in 2020 and moved to town 2 years ago, we use a present tense, present perfect. I've lived here for 2 years, a period of time, or I've lived here since 2018, a point of time. In English, we can say, this is Tom's house. We call apostrophe S a Saxon genitive. This is Barbara's car. We don't explain the possessive like we do in some other languages. This is a house of Tom, or this is a car of Barbara. Pronunciation. Let's have a look at those three annoying vowels. A, E, I. Many people make mistakes while spelling them out, as in other languages they simply have different names. How very confusing, I know. Here is a simple system how to remember them better. A, just like A, B, C. E, like email. I'm pretty sure you say email in your languages. And I, like iPhone. Again, I'm pretty sure you say iPhone. And please remember, there's no table in vegetable or comfortable. We stress the first syllable, so we say vegetable and comfortable. Similarly, there's no Kate in certificate or mate in legitimate. We stress the second syllable, so we say certificate and legitimate. These are often mispronounced too. Mischievous, advantageous. But the stress shifts in a noun and we say advantages. Irregular plurals. In English, countable nouns form plurals usually by adding an S to the singular, like 1 apple, 2 apples. But there are uncountable nouns that never form plurals, so no S, like a piece of advice, a lot of advice, some information, a lot of information. Never informations or advices. Then there are also those nouns which already have an S but are always singular, like an item of news, a lot of news. There are nouns with a different word in plural, like 1 mouse, 2 mice, 1 child, 2 children, etc. Finally, there are those that never change their form, like 1 sheep, 10 sheep, etc. We never say 1 new, 2 childs, or 8 sheeps. For more information about the mentioned grammar, usage, or pronunciation errors, please check the links in the description below. Thank you for watching and see you again soon. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave your comments below. Bye!